Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason and I am your watch guy today. So aside from your missus telling me that I look awful and everyone in work telling me I look like death, the latest symptom of this illness is my voice is going. So obviously I can't do a real review for you today. But I do have some videos backed up into my archive that I am going to put out while my voice is like this. Hopefully I'll be back to normal in time for Monday to do the solstice review. If not, I have plans to keep some videos coming for you guys. It's obviously not the Rona, so don't give me too much sympathy. Thank you for coming to watch this video, and I hope to see you in the next one very soon.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason and I am your watch guy today. Now, I have a pretty popular watch on the channel today. This thing's got a cult following. At the time, it was probably the best budget diver you could pick up. I have a few comments about the pricing of it now, but when it was around 50 quid, it was probably the best you could pick up at that price. I'm talking about the Casio Duro, the MDV-106. Now this one has been sent in by a subscriber. His name is Brian. Brian sent in 4 watches. I've reviewed all of them after this one, and I will be probably back with them by the time that this video goes out. So again, Brian, thank you so much for sending these in. Definitely look forward to more messages from me in the future. Brian shares this affliction with me of buying watches, and he seems to have quite a similar taste. So he's definitely someone that I talk to when I've found a new watch that I'm about to buy. Now I have included an Amazon affiliate link in the description. This is actually £127 on Amazon at the moment, which is a far way away from the $50 that they're usually touted for across YouTube. I couldn't find one of them for that price in the UK, so this is definitely one that you want to try and find a deal on. Maybe hit eBay, maybe put a few search alerts on some websites and try and pick one up cheap. However, if you just can't wait and you need this watch now, the affiliate link is there for you. Without further ado guys, let's get this camera turned around and let's get into this video. So guys, this is the very popular Casio Duro. It is the MDV-106. This thing has Facebook groups dedicated to it. It is definitely, well, at the original retail price, it was definitely the best budget dive watch available on the market. However, I don't know if that's still true with this now coming in at $127 on Amazon. When you double the price of an item, it becomes much less appealing, which unfortunately happens in the watch market quite a bit. Another one that springs to mind, another Casio, the G-Shock DW5600. I had to wait about 3 months to pick that up at a reasonable price. They are $50 in the US, I believe. I wanted one for around £50, which probably works out about $60. And I had to set an alert on Creation Watches and wait for one to come into stock before I could pick it up. So that's probably something that you'd have to do with this type of watch too if you wanted to get it at a reasonable price. As I say, set some alerts and look out for a good deal, and once one comes around, pick it up. So this is a quartz watch. It is packed with Casio's 2784 module. It has a stated water resistance of 200 meters, and there's a few very special features to this watch that I will mention shortly. But first, let's get into the dimensions of it. It is 44 millimeters in diameter, so it is a bigger watch, but it is on that cusp of wearability. It is 12.5 millimeters thick. A lot of that is owing to the bezel and case back. Even though this is a quartz movement watch, it is quite a chunky one. Lug to lug, it is 49 millimeters. Again, that is on the upper end of my wearability scale. It is a big watch. Lugs are 22 millimeters, so you will be able to find suitable straps to switch this one onto. As Brian has here, you can see this really nice leather strap that he has it on. Obviously, I won't be reviewing that today because you won't pick that up with a Casio Duro, but just so I can exhibit it to you, it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Bet you paid a pretty penny for that one. So the watch is built in stainless steel. That's a step up from what Casio usually offer in the budget type of line. Usually it's chromed or something like that. So it's nice to see this one in stainless steel. It has really nice high polished sides. And as well as that, they have mixed up the finishing and used brushed finishing on the upper lugs, which is actually quite well done. As you can see, nice lineal brushing there. We have a screw down crown over here on the right. It is sitting between two very bold crown guards, which is nice to see. As you can see, second pull here, the first one for the date, screw that back in. And that is one of the features that plays to this 200 meter water resistance. The second one would be this screw down case back. Now it's a stainless steel case back. It has the Duro symbol in the center there, that massive ass fish. It has the usual markings that you'd expect from a Casio, the specifications around the case back. It also has the Casio logo at the bottom here, Japan movement cased in China, with the MDV-106 here and the module at the top. This is a 120 click unidirectional bezel. It has this gear tooth type of look to it. It is very well fitted to the case, in some places slightly stiff, but I'd let them off of that because I'd prefer a stiffer bezel than one that is loose or bouncy. Speaking of bouncy, this one fits quite well. There's no real bounce in it, that's just me pushing to the next indication. So it is a black bezel insert on this one. You can get other colorways, but I quite like the black version. They also do this in a gold tone now, which is pretty nice, but if I can't find this one at a reasonable price, I doubt I'm going to find that one. So this bezel insert is black with stainless steel accents. We have a 15-minute indicator to the side here with batons at the 5-minute indices and Arabics at the 10s. Nice bold design on the Arabics there, very legible. We also have this triangular shape at the 12 o'clock with a lume pip in the center of it. Finishing off the casing of this watch, it is a mineral crystal. Obviously we would prefer sapphire, but this is a budget watch, so I understand why they've used mineral here to keep the costs down. We have a really bold dive style type of dial here. We have this black sunburst effect which catches the light very nicely. The dial has this double indice at the 12 o'clock. We have batons at the 3, 6 and 9, and these are applied indices from what I can see. They have a stainless steel border and they are loomed in the center. The rest of the dial is completed by circular indices. We also have a date window at the 3 here, which has a nice border on it. I quite like the border on this one. Not every watch gets that border right. I think this one, yeah, I'll take this one. We have a minute track printed around a chapter ring, which gives the watch a nice little bit of depth to the design. Down here at the 6 o'clock, you can see Japan movement printed either side of the 6 o'clock indice. We have the Casio logo printed at the 12 o'clock, Duro logo at the 6 there with WR 200 meters. Now moving on to this handset, we have, this is what you would expect in a Casio in this price range, this design. I've seen these handsets before, they're quite nice. We have an arrowhead designed hour hand with a sword style minute hand and this arrowhead second hand. It has a really nice little flash of red on the second hand. They have stainless steel borders which flows with the design of the indices and loom centered. Now I'm going to insert the loom shot just here for you, and really it is where the Casio lets itself down. The loom isn't applied very evenly and you can tell that it's a budget loom, it's budget applied. They haven't really spent much money on it. However, they're going to have to cut corners in places, I guess, which is expected at this type of price range. However, double that price range, I would expect slightly more. Now, I'm not going to review this strap, as I said, so that is where my review of this watch ends. So let's talk about the moans. I guess that I'd prefer a sapphire crystal, I'd prefer better lume. Now, if I was picking this up at 50 quid, if I was going out and buying this at £50, I would completely forget those two little moans. I wouldn't be bothered because it's an absolutely amazing watch for that price. However, my real moan does lie around the pricing. I mean, I can't pick these up at a reasonable price. I can't pick them up at £50, the intended retail price. So, should I judge this as a £127 watch? And if I do, does it come up to that standard? I would prefer sapphire crystal at that standard. I would prefer slightly better lume. So, at £50, absolute bargain. Over double the price, I'm going to have to think about it. Now let me get this one on wrist and show you how it looks on the 6.2 inch wrists. Definitely a bigger watch, so this one will be interesting. Here is the Casio Duro on wrist. Now with it being a slightly bigger watch, you would expect it to be more hard wearing, but genuinely very easy fit into wrist. The lugs kind of curve slightly towards the wrist to conform slightly for me, which I appreciate. I think it's a nice easy wear, this one. I keep saying I'm not reviewing the strap, but it's really nice. Feels really comfortable on wrist too. Very, very malleable. Very nice. Well, I guess it was about time that I had one of these on the channel, and I do have Brian to thank for that. He's been really generous in lending me 4 of his watches, and he's given me plenty of time to review them, which is greatly appreciated, Brian, really is. I think people think that when they send a watch to a reviewer, they're just going to bang a review out dead quick, you know, it's going to be all finished within a week or so, but a lot of reviews have a really tight schedule to get things done, like myself. So it's really appreciated that Brian's given me the time to work with these watches and really get a good feel for them. To be fair, pretty much every subscriber that sent me a watch has done the exact same thing, so it is really appreciated, guys, it really is. Thank you for watching this one. If you have not subscribed yet, please go into the little section just down there, just below this video, and press the subscribe button. I have plenty of content coming for you, so you want to be subscribed. Maybe hit that bell too, maybe that little bell. I've actually started looking at how many people hit that bell, and it's a lot more than I expected. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.